Добрый день, everybody. My name is Hideout. In today's video, I would like to introduce you to this lovely pistol that I bought some while ago. It's a relatively cheap Airsoft Springer pistol that I got for like 30 bucks. Perhaps it's not worth so much money, but still I was on a tight budget and I wanted to get into Airsoft anyway, and I was just testing the waters. Well, I can certainly admit that I'm ready to move on to AEGs and gas blowback pistols, but I would like to make a short review on this first. So, as you can see, this is a Walther P22 replica. It's manufactured under the brand Umarex. I really like how this pistol looks. It's very comfortable in the hand. It has a slim profile and it has some metal parts like the trigger, ambidextrous slide release, moving hammer. These metal parts are most likely made out of some pod metal because the magnet doesn't stick to it, so it's not steel. One way or another, it's a feature that this pistol comes with. It even says here that it's got metal parts in the instruction manual, so it definitely increases the price, but I believe that at least half the price is for all the licensing. Here you can see the Walther Firearms logo on both sides of the slide, as well as on both sides of the grip extension on the mag also has this logo, and needless to say, this pistol comes with two mags. So basically we have 6 logos in total. So it's a nice collector's piece. And it's hard to believe that a thing that is this cheap actually has licensing. As you can see here, this mag, all the mags that are compatible with this pistol have this fake weight put into it so that the mag doesn't weigh absolutely nothing. And I'm actually grateful that they included 2 mags because it's much more satisfying to practice reloads. And this pistol, even with all the metal parts in it, it still weighs about 170 grams. There are different versions, as you can see here. These 2 are for Walther P22, and these are for a slightly different replica of Walther P22Q. And this one has a metal slide, but it only increases the weight up to 250 grams. For comparison, fully loaded Glock 17 would weigh more than 900 grams, so it's still very lightweight, but I would prefer to buy this one in particular, but it wasn't available for me at the time. And despite the fact that this mag looks very tiny, it still holds 20 rounds, but the spring needs some breaking in, because initially it may be a little bit hard to load it one by one. The sights are not adjustable, but they are alright. They work as intended, and obviously this is not meant for competitive play. It's purely for plinking soda cans in your backyard. I believe the velocity is around 200, maybe 210 FPS, which is obviously very low, and this explains why you wouldn't want to run this as your secondary on an airsoft field, but still, as a starter, something that your friends could buy if you want to get them playing Airsoft. It's a neat little thing. This peculiar model, I believe, maybe with different packaging, maybe it was Walther P22Q, doesn't really matter, is somehow number one. It's the top one most purchased, most popular pistol on Amazon. Well, obviously, Amazon is not the right place to make comparisons about the best airsoft guns, but still, I guess it makes it worth something. The things that I don't like about it is that, like I said, it's way too lightweight for my liking. The barrel is actually made out of plastic. Well, the slide, the frame are plastic, probably like some kind of ABS plastic, but still not like your traditional cheap ass of Springer that will break upon being fired like 20 times. It feels more solid, it feels more durable, so it's you can tell that it's made by a company that is more recognized. But still, I don't understand why the barrel is plastic, considering the fact that even the cheapest Springers, like those that don't have any brand, presumably manufactured by SEMA, they still have a metal, well, obviously pod metal inner barrel, making it weigh a little bit more. Considering the fact that both pod metal and plastic may crack at some point, I would just stick with pod metal for a little bit more realism. I knew it was gonna be lightweight. I just didn't think it would go this far. The grip, the texturing feels very nice. Oh, right, I didn't mention the fact that this safety lever, the ambidextrous safety, is actually molded in, and the slide catch serves as a safety mechanism. And very often when I wreck the slide, I accidentally press safety, and I have to press it again in order to fire, which I don't really like, but it's not a deal breaker for me, obviously. And because it's a Springer pistol, this part, which is supposed to be the part of the barrel, is also molded in. So it's made after a real firearm that is chambered in 22 long rifle, small caliber. The real firearm is blowback operated, meaning that only the weight of the slide and the tension spring determine that the breech is closed upon firing, unlike gas operated systems, which have mechanical locking for the breech. One interesting fact about the real firearm is that it used to have a pot metal slide, oddly enough, but since it's the earlier models used to break very easily, the slides, the material that would be later used for the slide was gonna be aluminum. Yeah, so they replaced it with aluminum, which is still light enough for a gun that operates like this, but it's more durable. This is perhaps all I can say about it. This neat package also contains a bag of BBs, but one thing that I don't really understand is why even companies like Umarex send you BBs that are this cheap. Like, the diameter is correct, but still they are not polished. Some have rough edges, some are, well, they are all aligned properly, but still. Well, I fired a few of these because I bought the BBs that are not suitable for this Airsoft replica because they were too wide in diameter. This is some kind of an unknown brand, so I suggest you not to buy it unless you're completely sure that the inner barrel of your replica is wide enough to push the BB through. And this is especially surprising considering the fact that they warn you against using BBs that are misaligned, that have some signs of damage, or those that are used, soiled. Yeah, this doesn't refer to signs of damage, but those that have edges, and these do have edges. Well, nice instructions, not made on some kind of toilet paper. They even tell you how to aim properly, and they also have multiple languages and stuff. Better keep it, obviously. They also tell you to maintain your replica, treat it like a real firearm. Every now and then you have to clean the barrel with a cleaning rod with some cloth attached to it with a drop of silicone oil on the tip of it, but definitely just a drop, because otherwise it would be too much and it would impair your accuracy. Speaking of accuracy, it has some nice range. I managed to hit most of my shots when I first tested it. This pistol also has a hop-up unit, but it's fixed, it's not adjustable, but it still creates some backspin for the BBs to travel further. And yeah, this is it. Now we are ready to fire it.